One of the best events of the year is finally here, this week in Pokémon GO. Starting with raids, Mega Latios will continue to be in raids until Thursday at 10 AM when Mega Latias will take over. These raid bosses count as both the legendary and Mega available, and both can be shiny. Like Mega Latios, Mega Latias features in a 6-star Mega raid. It's ranked lower than Mega Latios as both a Dragon and Psychic type raid attacker, but like all Megas, it's worth getting enough energy for the first Mega evolution. Mega Latias will be in raids until December 26th. The week starts without an active event, so we'll see the regular seasonal spawns in the wild. Max battles will remain as they were the previous week, but they will change again on December 23rd. Charmander will feature during the Max Monday hour from 6 to 7 PM. Charizard does have a Gigantamax form, but we don't know when it will be back in the game, so it may be worth holding on to a Charmander or two in the meantime. On Tuesday, the holiday event kicks off with Part 1. Sandygast and its evolution Polisand will be introduced as new shinies, and Dedenne will get a new costume variant. The active bonuses will be 2x catch XP and 1/2 egg hatch distance. Costume Pokemon will also feature in raids and 7-kilometer eggs, and there will be collection challenges and event field research. This event will also feature themed wild spawns. It seems Niantic is acknowledging the southern hemisphere, so we're getting a mix of fire and ice types as this event overlaps with the December solstice. As far as meta relevance, Swinub, Darumaka, and Snover are great to go for to build into raid attackers, and Sandshrew and Snover are good pickups for PvP. There will also be a paid timed research, which is of decent value if you're going to buy these items anyway. At 1 PM Pacific time, the active Go Battle Leagues will become the Master League and the Holiday Cup Little Edition. You can check the schedule in-game to see when the leagues change in your local time zone and to see what's coming up for the rest of the season. The weekly Spotlight Hour runs from 6 to 7 PM on Tuesday and will feature both Slugma and Bergmite. For 1 hour, they will both be spawning everywhere in the wild at a boosted spawn rate. The bonus will be 2x catch candy. Magcargo has some use in limited cups in GBL, but is otherwise useless, and Avalugg is serviceable as an ice-type raid attacker, but only evolve a Bergmite if you catch it at a high level and don't invest Stardust into it. Just ignore the stats, and with the catch candy bonus, a newer player could build a decent little ice team to use against dragons. Be sure to Mega Evolve a fire or ice type for extra catch candy. I'd recommend ice, but if you're a newer player, you probably don't have one yet. Make sure you pick up Abomasnow later this month. On Wednesday, the weekly raid hour runs from 6 to 7 PM and will feature Mega Latios. An instant raid will appear on most gyms at 6 PM if there are players nearby with the game open. The raid will last 25 minutes, then there will be a 5-minute break before the next 25-minute raid will appear. PokeStop Showcases will end on Wednesday and Sunday at 8 PM. Enter them for easy Stardust and XP, and you could earn premium items if you place high enough. As mentioned, raids will change on Thursday at 10 AM local time. On Saturdays and Sundays in December, Tier 5 Shadow Raids will feature Shadow Regice. As a reminder, Shadow Raids are in-person only, no remotes. Regice is a pure Ice type, but you're better off building a team of Avaluggs for Ice type raid attackers. If you purify it, it isn't ranked too badly in the Ultra League. On Saturday and Sunday this week, the December Community Day Recap will take place, giving you a chance to catch Pokemon featured in all of this year's Community Days. The bonuses during the main event, which are active from 2 to 5 PM each day, include boosted spawn and shiny rates for the featured Pokemon, 2x catch candy, XP, and Stardust, 2x chance for Candy XL, 1/2 egg hatch distance, and 3-hour lures and incense. From 9 AM till 9 PM each day, you can do one additional special trade, and all trades will cost 50% less Stardust. During these hours, you may also find any of the featured Pokemon in the wild. You'll also have from 9 AM on Saturday until 9 PM on Sunday to evolve any of the featured Pokemon to get their evolutions with their Legacy Community Day moves. I'd recommend starting to tag these Pokemon now to prepare for the event because it's a big list. The featured attacks aren't always the most desirable, but if you're going to evolve them anyway, you may as well start with the Legacy move and TM it away later if you find the move isn't necessary. The Kalos and Alola starters are definitely improved by their featured moves, and some other standouts are Metagross and Typhlosion, especially in their shadow forms. Keep in mind, if your shadow Pokemon still has frustration on it, it won't learn the featured attack when evolved. You'll need to wait for a rocket event to remove that first. They call it frustration for a reason. Unless, of course, the featured attack is a fast attack rather than a charged attack, such as the case of Poliwrath and Victreebel. A lot of the featured Pokemon learn moves that only improve them in GBL, so if you're not much of a PvP player, you may not need to bother. If you have the candy to spare though, it may be worth evolving some of each anyway and tagging or naming them for reference. They may come in handy for trades or if you decide to play PvP in the future. On each of the 2 days, a different set of Pokemon will appear in the wild during the event window of 2 to 5 PM. Keep this in mind if you're targeting anything specific. For the last 10 minutes of each hour, the Pokemon from the Calm Day Classics this year will appear. The wording on the blog suggests they may pop up in a limited capacity at any point during the event, but will be more frequent during these 10-minute periods. In 2-kilometer eggs, which will be 1-kilometer eggs thanks to the active bonus, Pokemon from the 2023 Community Days will hatch. There will be free timed research during the event that rewards a Rainy Lure module and Unova Stones, which are required for evolving certain featured Pokemon, and there will be an extended, free timed research that rewards daily encounters with featured Pokemon with a new special background. This will expire January 4th. You also have a chance of finding Pokemon with the special background through field research. There will be a $5 US paid special research, which doesn't expire, rewarding a Rocket Radar and one each of an Elite Charged and Fast TM. You'll also get encounters with featured Pokemon with the special background and various other goodies. If there's something you're lacking candy for, be sure to Mega Evolve the corresponding type before the event. Primal Groudon will cover you pretty well on Saturday, but for Sunday you'll need something more focused. This is a fun event to get a variety of shiny Pokemon, and be sure to take advantage of some legacy moves. But that's not all for the weekend. The holiday event will switch over from Part 1 to Part 2 at 10 AM on Sunday. The bonus of 2x Catch XP will continue, now along with the bonus of 50% more XP from raids. Wooloo and Dubwool will show up with new costumes, and Shiny Satotl will debut in raids and from Incense. It looks like the theme for this event is Pokemon that are black and white, to go along with the season in general being focused around Unova, aka Generation 5, aka Black and White. There will again be collection challenges and event field research. And the big difference with this event is the Incense exclusive spawns, which will flip back and forth each day of the event. Again, there will be a paid timed research, which includes an avatar item, making it more expensive than it would be otherwise. The weekend PokeStop Showcase will end at 8 PM on Sunday, and the seasonal bonuses for Dual Destiny will continue to be active until March 4th. And that's it for the week ending Sunday, December 22nd, 2024. Remember, games like this monetize your impatience. Take it slow and stay safe out there.